Is anyone there?
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Harmony Nice and today I'm going to be doing a first episode in my new series that I'm starting on my channel called Enchanted Endeavours. Thank you very much to the name Pixie Rhodes. I'll just like give you a little shout out there and give her a follow because she's good at making up names. If you guys don't know, I have been practicing Wicca for around 2.5, maybe 3 years now. This series is going to be about Wicca, about the objects and things I use to practice Wicca, how I use them, charms, spells, spiritual stuff, and everything in between. That is what this series is going to be about. I'm going to be doing a different episode either once a month or a couple of times a month, just depending on what happens that month. But I thought it'd be really interesting since so many of you guys have been asking for videos like this instead of doing like the occasional one about Wicca or something like that. I just think this is a really kind of good idea to make it into a series. This episode is going to be about crystals. It's going to be about really what crystals are used for, what they can be used for in Wicca, and what mine mean, and why I also believe in them as well. Obviously I cannot touch on every single aspect of crystals because I could literally go on for ages and ages and ages on loads of different aspects of what they do, but for this episode I'm just going to be doing the basics like I just said. I really hope you guys enjoy this new series and please let me know if you do. Thank you guys so much for watching and I really hope you enjoy this video. Quick disclaimer before I start this video though, I'm not an expert in Wicca. I am still learning about this. Like I said, I've only been doing it for about 2.5, maybe 3 years now. I am still learning new stuff from people every single day and I'm really hoping that we can teach each other stuff in this video. So I can teach you stuff and you can teach me stuff as well. So I don't want any negativity when it comes to the education on Wicca. At the end of the day, if someone doesn't know something, then educate them, don't belittle them on the subject. Also, please do not discount anyone's beliefs on this subject. Everybody has the free right to believe in whatever the hell they want to believe in. If you guys don't believe or agree with someone else's beliefs in something, honestly, if it's not hurting anyone, why should you care? I don't think it's a big deal. This is just for the people that are curious about it. So I'm going to start with what are crystals used for. So most crystals are actually used for balancing energy around you or projecting a certain type of energy around you depending on what the crystal does. They work much like plants do in which that they do affect your mood like plants also do. They're mainly used for spiritual healing, not physical healing, even though some people do believe that some of them have actual physical healing benefits, which I'm not 100% convinced on, but each to their own. But you have to remember that crystals aren't a prescription. They can't cure your depression, they can't cure how you're feeling if you're feeling unwell or anything. They are more generally for spiritual healing. But even if you do not need healing, I still feel like it's kind of good to keep crystals around your house anyway, just to kind of balance the energies out in the air, much like plants do as well. So like I said, I think it's really good to keep plants around your house as well because they basically work in the same sort of way. Even if you do not believe in what I'm about to say, this is just a point of view. I think that crystals do choose you. Let me explain myself before you think I sound crazy. I think personally, when you go to buy a crystal, crystals come to you in the certain time that you need the certain crystal for that point in your life. So say if you're like heavily stressed or something, you might be drawn to a crystal that has stress healing properties. The next question is, what is the relevancy to Wicca? You may ask. Yes, they are used for stuff in Wicca, even though obviously if you're not a Wiccan, you can still use them, like that's obvious. And also as a Wiccan, you can use them for meditation and spellcasting and obviously healing. Whether it's like mind healing, and even some people do believe in physical healing, even though I personally don't. But again, it really depends on the person. So like I said, each crystal can be used for different aspects that you need them in your life. Same goes with using them for spells. You can use a different crystal for each spell that you are trying to do. So why do I believe in this? I personally feel like I do believe in this because I actually think it works, even if it's not like a magical thing. I think because crystals come from nature, I'm a huge believer that nature does have like its own power, I guess. Subconsciously, I think knowing what they mean, leaving them around you can affect your mindset because they are obviously natural, amazing things. I do feel like having them around your house or having them around you or carrying them with you does affect your mood like plants would affect your mood. So yeah, so now I've kind of explained what crystals are, the relevancy to how Wiccans use them. I'm going to show you my crystals and I'm going to tell you the meanings behind my crystals. Finally, you guys have been waiting this for a while. I'm going to go through the order that I got them in. I do not have loads and loads and loads of crystals, and I'm going to show you my crystals now. Firstly, I'm starting with Amethyst Crystal. For some reason, with this crystal, I have been drawn to this crystal not 1, but 3 times. I have 3 amethyst crystals. So this crystal, you can see the rock on the outside, which is I really love. This is the first crystal that I've ever picked up, and for some reason I got 3 amethyst crystals all in a row, so I picked up this one. So yeah, this one is a amethyst crystal that goes from like a light purple to a clear white, and it's in like a point, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. And then again, I have a coloured amethyst crystal, which is a blue coloured amethyst, and again you can see the rock on the back. This beautiful violet crystal is supposed to help you sleep, and it creates an extremely calm environment. It's also known to be an extremely good crystal for relieving stress, just sending out positive energy in general. If you're going through like a stressful period of life, a lot of people have said that they have been drawn to this crystal because it is extremely calming, and a lot of people even said that it kind of dims down electrical energies in the air, which is supposed to help you sleep as well. Since this one is my first one, I have felt like it makes me feel very relaxed to be around anyway. I was also speaking to a lady in the angel crystal shop as well, and she says a lot of people come seeking amethyst because it's good to help your like right side of the brain, your creative side of the brain, and it like helps enhance it, I guess. And a lot of people apparently have been seeking that. I'm not sure if that's true, but I think that's pretty cool anyway. Obviously need a hella load of amethyst, don't I? So the next crystal that I got is a white quartz crystal cluster, and it is this gorgeous crystal. I feel like I love tea. The quartz crystal is literally like the queen of healing as crystals come. A lot of people say this crystal is genuinely used for the healing of the mind. So if you're going through a stressful time, or you've had a traumatic event or something like that has happened in your life, it is supposed to help your mind heal a lot. Quartz is like extremely well known for that. This crystal I did purchase after I kind of came out of a bit of a shitty relationship. It made me, and honestly having it around, I carried it with me for quite a while. I did gradually think the energy helped me a lot. So this is the crystal that a lot of people believe if you have a smaller one, you can put it in a drink and it ionizes the drink and supposedly makes you feel better. I think that's kind of interesting. So now these for some reason are my next 2 favorite crystals. The first one is my Apophyllite crystal, which is this tiny little pyramid crystal. Apophyllite is known to be an extremely spiritual crystal. It helps you have a lot of spiritual connection, which obviously you guys know I'm into, and helps strengthen your connection to the spiritual world as well. I use this one personally a lot for meditation. I also weirdly find it extremely helpful to have round when I'm doing tarot cards. Also, this crystal is extremely good for being honest with yourself, and also more importantly being honest with others. I don't really know why it's my favorite, but I feel like it's kind of more of a truthful crystal. Next for my big girl. This is a rose quartz crystal. Now I feel like this crystal is an extremely happy one. I feel like this probably generates the most positive energy out of all of my crystals. Rose quartz is associated with love and can also be used for love spells if you're into that sort of thing, which I'm personally not. And this can also help you find peace when it comes to love especially, and also inner peace as well. A lot of people have said actually this crystal is great to have around if you suffer from migraines or headaches. Just having this crystal around has helped them a lot. These 2 I mentioned like recently in some of my previous videos. This one is Aragonite. This crystal is supposed to calm nerves. It's also supposed to be an extremely energizing crystal, so if you lack energy, having this crystal around is supposed to increase your energy. And a lot of people also believe that this is an incredible earth healer. Like if you're feeling disconnected from earth and nature, this is supposed to help you kind of like connect back to nature. Now the last one that I got is a white Celestine. I can't say it. Celestine crystal. This is an extremely high vibration crystal, a lot of people have said. Again, this one is amazing for calming nerves. This crystal is also supposed to help you develop in a spiritual way as well. This can also help people calm down if they have any serious fears about anything, and also it's extremely good if you are lacking hope and you need a little bit of hope in something. As you can see, crystals are used for a lot of different things. So this has been my first episode of Enchanted Endeavours. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. So if you guys have any more specific things you want to to know or want to see about crystals, please let me know. But yeah, I hope I answered some of you guys' questions that you had about crystals. I hope that you enjoyed seeing my crystals and what they mean and the relevancy that they have to Wicca and what you can use them if you are a Wiccan. The next episode I will be doing is about tarots. Please let me know if you enjoyed it or not. This is just a kind of, I'm just having a go at it at the minute. Yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Since it is the month of Halloween, I feel like it was kind of relevant to start it now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you later on this week in a new video.